Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. Time for us to make our way to the Nexus, apparently, so let's see how this goes. Let's sprint on we go. So I'm not really going to spend too much time kind of dilly-dallying around just yet. Gonna have some exploration episodes and stuff like that. Probably make those a little bit longer just because there's so much to do in them. I don't know about splitting them into individual episodes when we're going into some of these areas. Guess we'll see.
It'll be nice to see some friendly faces this time.
The Nexus runs a support crew, just enough to finish building the station and provide safe harbor for the Arks.
It means we can start waking our people up.
They built a bar, right? Gotta have champagne for the welcome party.
You're expecting one.
After what we've been through, I could use a buzz.
We all could.
Don't know how many we can wake up though.
Rough ride so far.
We'll bounce back. Real food and a shower are just ahead. Here we are.
Okay.
I don't see any champagne.
Where is everybody?
We do this bit before? I can't remember now. Oh well, let's just continue. I can't. I feel like we spoke to this guy before.
It's like everything's on standby.
If it's a surprise party, they do.
Hi there. We're from Ark Hyperion, and wondering where everybody went.
Oh, the sound's off.
Did you say an Ark?
Damn it, that's not the game, that's the recording.
This is the Nexus, right? Pretty sure we parked in the right place.
Of course, I'm sorry. It's just, we thought you were all dead.
What?
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or... But you're here.
Right, let's skip
You
through
have
this.
no idea how much this means.
I don't believe it. I'm Tyrion Candros. I lead our militia on the Nexus.
I'm
It's so
Ryder.
horrible.
This is Cora Harper and Liam.
Okay,
Costa,
once we've gone
part
through
of
this
the
cutscene, I'll reset
Sorry
this.
for the confusion. Our sensors told us an Ark had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment. We thought you were just another malfunction.
Well, I've got a shipload of people that says we're here.
Of course, it's just... You're the first Ark we've seen. After a year of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking.
You've been stranded for a whole year?
Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to Op Center.
Right, let's
Everything
stop
that
right
could
there.
go wrong with our plan-
Speak to you in a second, guys. Okay then, so with sound fixed.
We arrived 14
It
months
should be a little bit nicer
right
now.
away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us off course.
We're familiar with it.
Then you'll know why we call it the Scourge. We lost whole sections of the station. A lot of people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished. Exiles, we call them.
Are things back to normal?
Not even close. But you're here now, so maybe the worst is over.
No word from the other Pathfinders?
No word from anyone, period. We're here.
You guys go ahead. I'll check out the security situation.
You should know our command structure has been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders who died.
Is it true?
They said drop everything and report for duty.
And no one was expecting an Ark to finally show up.
Docking procedures agreeing across the board.
Stand by to merge Hyperion power into the grid.
The crew of the Hyperion.
Good luck.
I'm Jaren Tan, director of the initiative. You have no idea how much your arrival means to us.
Not as much as it means to us. We had one hell of a time getting here. Nice to see some friendly faces.
Hungry faces. Any supplies you can spare would be appreciated.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs. Where's the Pathfinder?
You're looking at her.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Alec is dead. Please understand, the entire initiative is at risk. None of the Golden Worlds panned out. They're a bust, and there's been no word from the other arcs.
What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources, but that takes people, and we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Now more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
It now falls to you, Ryder. Are you up to the task?
Obviously.
I'm ready to step up and do what needs to be done. I can handle it.
Youthful enthusiasm will only get you so far in Andromeda.
That's no way to treat a guest. I'm Nak Morkesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing personal, but now isn't the time for on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
We're all feeling the pressure. Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
Welcome to the Nexus.
Thank you for standing up for me there.
Hope's in short supply here. What little we can find should have a chance
Ma'am,
to
the Hyperion's core is now online.
Let me show you something. An hour ago, that was all dark. But with the power from your ship, you're keeping the lights on. You have my vote.
And when the power runs out?
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen. And don't be shy. Come see me when you have a chance.
Okay, there we go. So we do actually have the opportunity to explore around here, so let's just make sure we are keeping an eye out for symbols. If we can scan in here.
Hello, Console. You and I are going to be very good friends. We'll get you all fixed up and ready to go in no time.
Yes. Okay, it's not really much to scan in here. So that's where Tan is. We want to speak to some people first, though.
This is a nightmare.
I know that look. The others bent your ear, did they?
Something like that?
You get used to it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Turian Ark.
What's the word on the Turian Ark?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
What brought you out here to Andromeda?
I was tired of being the good one.
The good one?
The Kandros family is old military. There were expectations, you know? Then my sister became a sculptor and cousin Irene went pirate on Omega. Everyone was proud that I stayed in service. But I kept wondering, when do I get my adventure? Jen Garson's dream was so grand, so gutsy, I had to be part of it.
Okay, lovely.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Cool. So what we're actually looking for is some
This
scientists.
is a nightmare. It's not right. It's not fair.
What's wrong?
Oh my, So it's true. A Pathfinder has found us. There's hope at last. Maybe you could help. You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
What exactly was he convicted of?
They don't exile you for petty theft. Well, maybe this bunch would. They say it's murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, but the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have. There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
Okay, sure, we'll take a look.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit. Please, tell Nilken I love him.
Notice the hand up there.
So that's one bit. Right, there we go. Just to get the sneeze out of the way. Right. Where are these scientists?
Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see Nilken Rensis.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Nilken, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanted to chat with you.
The Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
Your wife's all broken up over this. She says you didn't do it, and that she loves you.
She's a wonderful person. At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
So when he was killed, people assumed you did it?
For good reason. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. A witness saw the chief's chest explode.
I see.
Sounds like an accident.
That's what I told them. But I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
I'll check out the evidence. Maybe something doesn't add up.
It'd be nice to have someone with an open mind looking at it. You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
Okay. Let's take a look. I mean, it sounds like an easy cover story if you do happen to dislike someone, right? No, it was this guy. Andros. I wonder why it doesn't give me a waypoint.
No news on the Turian Ark yet? Or is this militia business?
I spoke with Nilken Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last. When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
So there was a trial and he was found guilty.
It was short and decisive. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
And you assume he's lying.
What's a lie to a murderer? Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there. As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
Cool.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Well, that adds up as he says it does. We're siding with him, right? Strike missions.
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak with Tyrion Kandros for authorization to participate.
Oh, okay.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Where is... What does he look like? Is like hiding, ready to fight. Aha, there's the record.
The Nexus versus colonist Nilkin, evidence 7A.
Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation! We're not giving up, Nilkin. We're taking it back. No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to... No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
Ah. Speak with witness Shaw. Why is it not being highlighted? Where is Codex Journal? First strike. Back. Tasks. Exit. Not that. There we go. Better. And sure.
You weren't listed as bringing that many colony power generators at all.
This is Nexus Control to Hyperion.
Cassidy Shaw? I'm Ryder. I'm looking into the Nilkin murder case.
Oh man, I thought that was over with. Have you heard the audio recording of their fight?
Yes.
I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. You could see it in his eyes. He was gonna kill him. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty clear view of the Chief. He looked right at Nilkin and shouted no. Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure shock.
Did you see any Ket in the vicinity?
Nilkin said so, but not that I could see. Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great.
I appreciate the information.
Of course. It kills me we had to leave him behind. He deserved a proper funeral.
So the body was never examined? Important piece of a murder investigation.
Tian wouldn't allow a mission to go back for him. Said it was too dangerous.
Ah, hello. Get ourselves a mission then, shall we? Tom was there. Okay, so that's the same guy we have to speak to about the other thing. Okay. Security footage. Why do I need to see this? It's fine. Tina. No, still nothing to scan really.
You're in the forest? What district?
Moss. Bradbury Landing near the Green Band. Din lost.
Not a fit?
Pathfinder. No time for our beer yet. This place is a mess. Security is... Let's call...
Game is said for all of them. It might be like this. Look, yeah. So we can't get to this guy. Look, because it's at the desk. Once you've spoken to them all and accepted their quests, you're probably going to want to come over to this board just here, which will allow you to continue the quest. These are just kind of overtime lucrative quests. We've got to like scan some minerals, send some bio data in, and we've got like a kind of a mission from Dr. Adrian just there as well. Because that takes us to a fairly even-ish, close to 20 minutes. I'm going to end the episode here. That way we can go and speak to Tan with a fresh episode. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the series, and I shall see you all in the next video.